after the COVID pandemic. These kids, their attention span is like that. You can happen for 1 second, and like you said, the smallest little thing can happen, and it can take them off track. What I've noticed with ExQ though, it works with them in trying to draw themselves back, to pull back to where they were. High school is to prepare you for the remainder of your life, and so if they can get those skills down at an early age, then they should be successful. I really appreciate that we do this in the 9th grade, so they can get that foundation, learning how to be organized, learning how to be self-reliant, to set those goals and, to conquer them in the future. A lot of our children feel that if they're not millionaires, they're unsuccessful. And we have to get them to understand that there's a lot of stuff that you could be doing to raise your family, to improve yourself, to make your community better, that doesn't have anything to do with money, and you can still live a good life. We have a lot of things that take place in this school that if we would just think for a second before acting, it will kill a lot of other situations that come out of it. We've dealt with issues just like any other school, and that's something that, again, over 30% of our children have recognized, and so it's admirable that they understand that they need to improve on that. Our kids have to understand that everybody is not like them. Executive function helps you to go in and kind of see things from another point of view. It gives you an opportunity to kind of change your way of thinking. I thought that I was a pretty organized person, but when I did my ExQ training, it said that was one of the skills I needed to improve on. I have to be more intentional with how I go about achieving those goals, and it's the same thing with the children. If we as adults are struggling, I can only imagine how the kids are. So we can, bring them in, again, be accountable, be organized, and then be realistic, then we should be able to see some success. These kids need to understand that it's a process, to think about thinking. It's not just point A, point B. It's a lot of gray area in between. When I would use the example of going from Milledgeville to, say, Atlanta, you can go straight up 75 or whatever and get straight to where you need to be in an hour, hour and a half. Or you can go to back roads through the country, and it may take you 2-3 hours to get there, but you still reach your final destination. If we can get them to understand that that's exactly how it is when it comes to thinking, how did you get to that answer? What did you do to reach that final destination? Just because you mess up this one time doesn't mean that's the end all. You can bounce back and you can still be successful. Be bold, be brave, and have fun.